All right. Hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So, Ophiuchus, thank you so much for being here. Ophiuchus, I kind of want to merge two different storylines for you guys today because you didn't get your last one of the week on Sunday. And then I didn't do any zodiacs yesterday at all, just because I had a trip to the dentist that left me in quite a bit of pain and quite puffy. But anyway, we're back on a roll. So, first off, I want to go ahead and pick up the little storyline that you guys should have had on Sunday, which is kind of like to look into the 5D realm. And so let's first start there. The message from the 5D realm says the path and plain sight. Okay, that's actually really exciting. This says that there is some kind of energy around Taurus, something that they're already, Taurus, excuse me, I just did a Taurus video, a Fucus. There's some kind of energetic pathway that I think Ophiuchus can see. They can see it certainly with their third eye, if not with their eyes. And I say that because remember, this is the message from the 5D realm. And it's kind of saying that in the spiritual energy realm or the frequency realm, I think Ophiuchus is already either about to make some choices or they've already been following some intuitive choices. Maybe the majority of their life they've already been doing this. Maybe that's why Ophiuchus is where they are right now in life. We got an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This actually says to not stop and get on a different path if it's the one that Ophiuchus already likes and wants to follow through with. Not, it's nice. Sometimes we go, oh, well, this card is bad if it's in the reverse. We always want it to be upright, new beginning. But what if what we're doing is working? Why have a new beginning? Hey, San Juanita. I will put out the Taurus video right after this, my dear, the leader of the bull gang. This Two of Pentacles is here also in that 5D realm. This says there will always be more choices to be had, but let's put it this way. It's great that the path card has a river on it because that gives us the idea, and it's kind of marshland. There are places on a river that widen out and it appears that the river's going to branch, and sometimes it does, and it goes in completely different regions. Other times a river widens out into those marshlands, separates, but eventually reconverges and stays part of the same river. Just because there are other little options to make doesn't mean that Taurus has to jump timelines and go down and create and carve some new river for themselves. I think that they can have plenty of opportunities right in the let's put it this way. If we're talking about the 5D realm in this right now, the 3D is the world that we live in. The 5D is the intangible, but nonetheless very, very present energies, the stuff we sense, but and even does come into play in the 5D realm. It's the telepathy that we have with a person that we care about, and we know when they're going to call us. I mean, that happens to me like all the freaking time. I just think that's like an instinctual thing. Like I can't tell you how many hundreds of times, thousands of times in my life, I've been literally picking up the phone to dial. Like my mom is probably the biggest one that I've done this with, or the most times. I will pick up the phone to dial her as I hear the beep beep because she's dialing me. And it's like we do it so frequently. That's, the energetic phone calls that we make to people. This could talk about Ophiuchus has either someone that they're very attached to, and although the, life might be rolling them into the marshlands and there's lots of little directional changes, the big picture doesn't change at all. Someone who Ophiuchus is still connected to, they're still connected to. That doesn't change, even if other aspects of life shift and alter and both characters grow and they feel different than they used to, they look different than they used to. Things can change and yet still be the same. I hope that makes sense. That's kind of a weird one to say it that way. Hi, everyone. I'll say hi properly at the end. We got the higher self here. Higher self is, it's perfect for this 5D message. I think Ophiuchus is right who they need to be, who they truly are, everything that they're picking up on in the energy frequency, the way they interpret the energy frequencies, they're spot on. They're not somebody who's like trying to awaken. They're already very awakened. They're also pretty cool and calm about all the energy stuff. This feels like an Ophiuchus who's just like, yeah, I know. I have a telepathic connection with somebody. It's just how it is. That's just how it is. I mean, I don't catch every detail of their lives, but I still feel them. They still feel me. They're still an important person in my life. And I know I'll meet them again. It's just how it is. I don't have to question that. Like, I feel like this is some kind of like very clear certainty. And it's almost like this Ophiuchus, they know what they know. They're tapped into that 5D realm and they know it. They're not trying to awaken to it. They're not having big revelations because they're already in it. They already know this. Okay, now for this portion of the story, which is inspired by this week's backdrop, obviously I felt like let's go with the compass again, the compass in the map. We've got Sacred Pool and One Ring Circus. So this is more, now we're getting into like the 5D a little bit. Where is our character going right now? Now this could be like physically, where are they moving to or traveling to, or the day-to-day, map of their life, or it too could be a more broad sense. Well, first off, this Ophiuchus cannot escape the 5D realm because it impacts them in their 3D world also, because we got the Sacred Pool. I don't know if we have a swimmer, if our Ophiuchus like really loves to just like float, or they do like, what is it, Watsu, or like a water therapy, or they just love to take baths, or they find that water is such a great electrical conduit that maybe they tend to be very attuned and attached to their higher self and to that 5D realm when they're in water. That could be something that they literally tap into intentionally and knowingly, but it's at a very personal level. So right now, whatever our character is getting guidance on, and they're pretty chill about this too. Like, I've got some stuff I need to do. This is an Ophiuchus who is more focused on some stuff that only they need to attend to. This would be like a personal goal, something that somebody else can't do for us. I want to paint a mural. Well, then I need to go find somebody who'll let me paint on their gigantic building. I feel like I have to do this in my life. I got to go knock on different doors of different businesses and say, here's my plan. Will you let me paint your mural? I need to do this in my lifetime. It's my magnum opus. I feel called to do this. It's something that Ophiuchus wants to do, needs to do, and they're finding a way to do it right now. But in this real peaceful way. This is not like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. I've got to do this and I don't know how to get it done. No, this is Ophiuchus's chosen circus. It's the one they created for themselves, and it's the one that I don't know, I keep hearing that song, Low Rider. I don't know why, but it just feels like, like this kind of chill, relaxed, like that's what I think of when I think of a low rider. It's just like, look at how easy I move. Look at how smooth I move. Look at how I'm laid back. I'm doing my thing. This is my circus, and I am the leader of my circus. And I'm super chill about it because I picked this. I own this. I'll figure out how I'm going to do this, but I love this journey, this process. I feel like that energy, which we don't usually get that from a One Ring Circus card. Is this going to bring, ironically, and isn't this always the way it goes? All of this personal intention is crossing over to making a relationship manifest, even though that wasn't where Ophiuchus's head is at. This is a character who's more concerned with their personal goals being met, and even their single life being something that they focus on. And yet, ironically, they're not going to be single for very long. Barbara Smith, welcome, sweetheart. Welcome. I'm so honored that you're a member. Hi, honey. We've got the Emperor upright, and we've got that Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so in this storyline, it says Ophiuchus has actually already met that person. I don't know how, I don't know where. This could be a boss. It says that they've already met this person. So maybe this is somebody who has designs on Ophiuchus as they watch Ophiuchus deal with their own life stuff. But Ophiuchus has either already crossed paths with them, or this is somebody who's carrying a torch for Ophiuchus. Now, this isn't happening fast. This could be somebody that Ophiuchus used to talk to, who has not forgotten about Ophiuchus at all. This is a return on this card. So it could be that this person, this emperor, is actually, they could be an Aries, by the way, or a Gemini. By the way, I will be putting out a Gemini video tonight on this channel. The Taurus video is already recorded and will be released right after this. And then on my other channel, Tarot Dog, I'll release that Cancerian video as well that I'll record live tonight. This feels like they're coming back around. They are the ones pursuing Ophiuchus, not vice versa. This has been a while, and this isn't something that Ophiuchus is asking for, focused on. In fact, I think Ophiuchus has discarded old messages, old letters. Ophiuchus, again, is way more concerned with how their personal life is going. They're loving what they're doing. They're relaxed, but they're also enjoying, pursuing their personal hobbies. They're not chasing down romance. Whoever this character is who's coming back into Ophiuchus's world, I don't think that they're going to be unwelcome. This is not somebody who is like, oh, I'm so sorry, I did you dirty. Will you please accept me back? That's none of that energy. We have a Six of Wands and a Strength card. I do feel like they have tremendous respect for Ophiuchus and all that Ophiuchus is achieving. Ophiuchus is going to do great things in this chapter of their life. What they're headed toward, their one ring circus, the things that they're achieving, it's their own personal stamp. I don't know why. I picture somebody who could be like, maybe somebody does like pressing of flowers, or creates really beautiful art, or they put their own unique spin on whatever it is that they do. I'm picturing somebody who works with like fabrics, somebody who could sew things and sell them at a local market, or somebody that is becoming known for their own unique flair. Whatever this is, this one ring circus, I kind of feel like Ophiuchus might be wearing all the hats in their projects right now. They are the artisan, they are the business person, they are the one who, does the marketing. They're doing it all, and they're doing it really well. But it's because they're like meant to do this. This is card 15. 15 could be important for some reason. I'm picturing it like they have 15 different styles to choose from, or 15 different things that they've created. And they're all wonderful. This is like maybe they sell 15 different types of cupcakes, or whatever it is that they do, but they're doing all of it. But instead of getting exhausted, they're actually really chill. They're like, oh man, I'm like completely owning my success. I'm doing it my way. This is amazing. And of course, I'm strong enough to like go the distance on this. I've got this dialed in. I don't think Ophiuchus has ever felt so strong, so happy, so content. This is the direction they're headed anyway. This is kind of like what is happening, because the compass tells us where we're going. So this is kind of where Ophiuchus is at. They're peaceful, they're calm, they're moving the direction that they need to, and they're focused more on their own life, and it is yielding massive success. Now, okay, I don't know why I didn't think about this until just now. But when we were talking about the esoteric side of things, the 5D realm, and I said, well, it looks like Ophiuchus doesn't have anything they need to change. They're on the right path already. There's nothing, even if there's somebody that they're not currently with, they still feel that connection to that person. Maybe that's who this individual is. That's why I said, I feel like Ophiuchus will be pleased to see them. Maybe it's them. It's a person Ophiuchus has been like, I've always known, of course I'll see them again. No, we haven't talked in a long time, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes life takes us in different places. I'm not focusing on them. I just know that they exist. I can feel their energy somewhere on this earth. I know that they're out there. But they're coming back in. I think when Ophiuchus is going to be very distracted with their successes and very distracted with all these other beautiful things going on in their life. It's really, really lovely to see this. Let me get one last card here, and my baby just popped up. Ophiuchus, I don't know what it is about you guys and Aries. He interrupts you. I mean, I think this is 4 or 5 times. Every time I've had to do 2 Ophiuchus videos because he started barking. This Page of Swords, this is talking about, I gotta say, I think that this Emperor character has been watching Ophiuchus from a distance for a long time. Very tapped in, just like my dog Aries is very tapped in, very attuned to Ophiuchus. How come you love the Ophiuchus so much, huh? I really like Ophiuchus too. I always say this is one of my favorite storylines. I don't know if it's my vibe or what, but he always busts in on Ophiuchus videos. So I hope y'all are dog lovers because my Aries loves you guys. But with this page of swords, I gotta say, if this person had to, this emperor character had to morph into becoming an emperor, maybe they have been inspired by Ophiuchus all this time. They too have kind of never lost track of Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus held on to them or knew that they were still out there through that 5D realm. This character might have been watching Ophiuchus more in the 3D realm, like physically, checking the social status, looking into Ophiuchus's businesses, being inspired, watching, and this helped them kind of become the emperor that they are today. I feel like this character has wanted to build themselves into this individual for a long time. And now that they got to this point, they're coming forward. And I feel like this was always kind of meant to be, is what it seems like in this story. Aries is now licking my ankle to say that he likes the story as well. So we're going to wrap this one up, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Diana, great to see you tonight. And welcome again, Barbara Smith. I'm so honored you're here. Truth Wave Energy Meditation, great to see you. Linda Conrad, hi, sweetheart. I'm so glad you don't mind the Aries pops in. Hi, Midnight Mora. Moon Pie Astronaut, love your name. Glad you're here. Hi, Andrea. Excuse me, Lulu. Really great to see you. Thank you guys so much. Really good to see everyone. Hey, Divine Thought, I almost missed you down there. Thank you so much for popping in. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this one here. And oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Abdullah Blackthorn. I agree with you. I love salt water. I absolutely love what it does to my hair. I'm looking flattened out and destroyed tonight. I've been out in the wind, and I'm sorry I'm such a mess, guys. But thank you guys for accepting me in my messy state. All right, you guys, take care. I will see you a little bit later. I'm going to probably take the boy out. He's still licking my ankle. And then I will be back later. But right now I'm going to release the Taurus video. All right, bye, guys. Thanks again for giving a thumbs up and subscribing. I'll see you again soon.